How's it going, everybody? Welcome, Level M Diecast. Matchbox is not going to happen today. It's more Hot Wheels, unfortunately. There's been quite a few Hot Wheels dropping recently, which includes the brand new mix of Boulevard for 2024. This is mix number 1. We're all the way up to number 91. Of course, this is your LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia S15. This is the mix on the back. So there is the mix. We do, of course, have the entire mix. Look at all the fancy little logos here and all that nice licensed product and all that stuff. The assortment code has not changed, although I do believe that the Boulevards may be available to hobby dealers this year. We'll see how that kind of pans out, but let's go ahead and crack this guy open. Get him out of the blister. Of course, in the background there, we do have all the previous S15s. From the basic range, this is a deluxe version, if you want, of that one there on the top. Although the decals are significantly different, so there's nothing... Oops, sorry about that. There's nothing to particularly comparo. It does say Liberty Walk on it. It does have lensed headlights and taillights on this model. It's part of the window. I think it's a pretty cool design. A little bit of prints in there to kind of show off those angles in the bumper there. Those were just solid pieces for the basic casting. 6-spoke wheels on this one looks pretty good. Lots of LB WK all over it, Liberty Walk, all that good stuff like that. Doesn't have any Hot Wheels logos or nothing on it, just straight up Liberty Walk. Got your liquid moly on there as well. There is the prints on the back, LB Racing. Looks okay. It looks okay. There is the details on the top, LB Performance, Liberty Walk on the wing. Pretty much all these prints on the top we did not get on the basic range version. Of course, with all the prints on the back, either does have a metal base, of course. This is also made in Thailand. The basic range ones are, of course, made in Malaysia. So we'll just kind of set that guy right there. Just, it's meh. It's meh. It's okay. It's okay. All right, next one up. This is the MBK van. This one in Advan Deco. This is a generic van, obviously. We did see this previously with the HKS livery on there. Now we're getting the Advan livery on there. So I think Hot Wheels is trying to give a little bit of diorama-ish vibes off so that you can kind of set up your little scene going on. Full prints on the front looks pretty good. Again, it's a generic van, so nothing specific about it, but it looks okay. It's nice and super wide. It is right-hand drive as well, which is interesting. Prints look pretty good. There is the plate details on the back. There you go. Will flick. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but drop a comment below if you know what the deets going on there. The lines that go from the top down to the sides are actually pretty good. They actually line up pretty well, so I'm pretty impressed about that. So I definitely like those deets. Prints here on the bottom, T01. So that is for the very first week of 2024. So 2024 manufacturing now. I do believe Matchbox is going to be moving away from date codes for 2024, but we will find out as that goes. All right, probably my personal favorite because I'm ultra biased to Porsche. This is the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 in kind of a powder blue. This one looks fantastic. Of course, number 93. It's crazy to think that the very next mix of Boulevard is 100 cars, 100 releases. Bonkers. This is the third time we're seeing this casting. It did debut in, I think it debuted in Fast and Furious. It might have debuted in Boulevard. I don't remember, but it did debut in white. And then we got a red one in the Porsche series, which was the Silver Label Premium series. And now we have blue. So red, white, and blue for the Porsche, which is pretty cool. Hot Wheels Club, Ray, says on the plate there, GT4. Prints look pretty good. The wing is metal. It's a separate piece, but it is metal, which is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Prints look good on the front. Lensed headlights on this one. Looks pretty good. This casting is just one teensy bit hair off overall, but I think this one looks good. I think they kind of fixed it. The white one kind of slouched in the front a little bit, and the axle wasn't all that wide on the white one as well. Red one looks pretty good, but that one uses some basic style wheels, but this one is pretty nice, so we'll park him on the other side too. Next one up, this one for the JDM guys. This is the KDR30 Skyline RS. This is the second or third time I think we're seeing this in premium, so not a first timer, but of course brand new deco, of course, number 94. I don't have any of the previous ones anymore. As you guys know, I'm kind of moving away from a lot of JDM stuff. Just not really my flavor, so we'll see how that goes over time. I do like cars though, and I do like collecting cars, so although I may not be super JDM, I still will collect this stuff because I like them as diecast. Got work there on the back, looks pretty good. I do like this color combination. I think this one looks much, much better with the kind of bronze, copperish, and black. I do like those details a lot. Details in the front looks pretty good. Prints look pretty good. Looks very, very, very nice. There is your California plate on there. So this could be modified or, I'm sorry, replicated after a real KDR30 rolling around on the West Coast. Of course, it just says Hot Wheels on there, because of course it does. But we all know that's a California plate. Base deets there, T02, nothing fancy. Looks pretty good, though. I do like this casting. This casting is a pretty good one, so kind of throw that guy right there. A little stance style. All right, the one in the mix that's probably not going to be that great, and I actually pulled out the previous version. This is the second time we're seeing this casting. 66 Chevy Corvair Yenko Stinger. This model did debut in Jay Leno last year, maybe the year before, but debuted in Jay Leno in white and blue, just like this one. Just like this one. So this one does have some Gulf. It's got some Gulf print there for the headlights. Looks pretty good. Blue on the hood, which is technically not the hood because the engine's in the back, but it's 66 on there is the number, of course, because the number is 66. I do like kind of like the vintage look to it. There's some lucky horseshoes on the back. Looks pretty good. There is the deets in the back. Of course, it says Yenko 66 on the plate. Get that done in there. Is that a California plate? Get that to focus a little bit. Can't really read it. I think it still says Hot Wheels. It says Stage 2. And then it has a blue base on it. There is your deets on the base. Now, I brought out the previous version because this is ridiculous. So the top one's the first time we saw this casting, so they're pretty much the exact same. They have the same wheels, just in different colors. Take a look at the deets in the back. The first release there on the right. I mean, the stripe is exactly the same. The blue print on the back is the same. The chrome bumpers there just has a different painted base. And then the front details on there as well. Again, the new one there on the left. Just a little bit ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. They are so unbelievably similar to each other. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how close those are to each other. All right, we're going to move on to the Gran Turismo set. Now, I do try to keep my promises if I can. I promised a lot of stuff on my channel. I do apologize. But I did say that if I was ever able to complete a second set of these for openers, because I have a carded set, that I would crack them open. So we're going to crack these open. I was able to complete a second set. 73 BMW 3.0 CSL race car. This is number 1 of 5. This one is super, super cool. Just a couple hashtags. It's Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7 lately, so pretty cool. I have a pretty big Gran Turismo Shine in the collection. Gone over that on the channel a little bit. Maybe I'll do a dedicated video for that someday. But let's go ahead and get this guy out of there. This car was actually available in the used cars the other day in Gran Turismo 7. This one looks pretty good. Full print on the front. This is silver label premium, so we're going to get decos all the way around the model, but it is just going to be varied whether we get metal based or not. And they all have plastic wheels. Deets in the back look good. Says BMW on there. A little bit of Gran Turismo logo on there. It's pretty straightforward, pretty subtle, which I really like. I like the wheel choice. I think the wheels look pretty good. This one does have a plastic base, so S47, the day code. This mix has been out for a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. That's what we were saving the this other side for. If I can get this to line up a little bit with my OCD. There we go. All right. All right, moving on to number 2. This one is a toughie because this one is only 1 per case. It also has different card art. So this one has a different logo there. All the rest of them have the little hashtag and then it says Gran Turismo. But this one is different. Of course, that is the GT Academy R35 GTR from, you know, not only the Academy stuff, but the movie as well. This one looks pretty good. It's pretty straightforward. Just has number 2 on the side. Some windshield banner detail on there. Does say Gran Turismo. Looks pretty good. Gran Turismo Academy on the front. Lensed headlights on this particular casting. Grill looks good. Does say GTR in there. Does have taillight prints on there as well. This one looks pretty good. Just a couple of Gran Turismo logos on there. You can tell that the red is printed separately because the O does not line up. But it is okay. It is okay. But this one does have a metal base. Nice gloss painted metal base. And I really, really like those wheels. Those 5 spokes. I think that is the best of the new kind of premium-ish wheels that they have. I think those ones are the best ones by far. But this one is relatively low-key. Not a huge amount of deets to it, which is fine. All right, moving to number 3. See, change the card art. There we go. This is the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Looking fantastic. Super happy about this one. Of course, you know, super Porsche biased, because that's just how I am here. Deets on the side says number 3, which is pretty cool, because it is number 3. Print on the side, that is the Gran Turismo logo. Behind that goes backwards. Same type of logo that they put on the R34 pace car, which is supposed to come out in premium this year, so we'll see how that goes. Windshield banner on this one as well. Looks good. Gran Turismo on the front. Lensed headlights on this casting as well. Does get prints in there for the fog lights. Got your Porsche logo there as well. Looking pretty good. Not a huge fan of this particular basic wheel, but it's okay. It's a 5-spoke double spoke, so I guess it's 10-spoke. But it looks okay. Like that we get taillight prints on this one. Looks good. GT3 RS on it. There is no print on the wing, unfortunately. No wing print for that guy. But this one looks pretty good in yellow. That is a plastic base, unfortunately. No metal base on there. I don't know if we've ever gotten that with a metal base anyways. So, nope, I don't think we have. All right, moving on to the next one. Number 5. The kind of odd liar, I think. The 20 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. I truly feel like this one doesn't really fit, but for some reason, there's always got to be something Mustang related, you know, because poor Mustang owners. This one actually looks pretty good, though. I actually really like this one. This one looks good. I like the chrome print that's on that wheel. I don't like the wheel, but it looks good with the chrome print. Of course, full deets on the side. This is number 20, so they don't go in order. Even though it's number 4 in the set, it's number 20 for the number. Deets look good. I like the windshield banner. Keep them rolling. You notice the BMW did not have a windshield banner because it has a metal banner section, which they still could have printed up. I still think it would have been cool looking. Does have your snake there on the hood. Looks pretty good. Ford there at the front. Shelby on the bumper. That looks pretty good. Headlight prints. Prints are okay. Prints are not the best, but they're okay. The taillight prints are actually really, really good. Those ones turned out pretty good. The wing/spoiler is not open. It is part of the casting itself. And then this guy does have plastic base on this one, unfortunately. But that's a pretty good version. I mean, that's actually a really good version of that casting. But, you know, it's a Mustang. All right, number 5 of 5. This one also is only 1 per case for whatever reason, which is frustrating. So basically the way it works as we roll through into this for your GR Supra, basically the metal base ones are only 1 per case. A super tight blister, by the way. Metal base ones are only 1 per case. All the plastic ones are multi per case. Matter of fact, the Porsche, I think, is the highest count per case, which is weird. So this is the GR Supra. I'm not a fan of this casting. It is a little bit too small. I don't like that style. I do like the wide body look to it, though. I like the wing on the back. And I don't like the 4-spoke wheels. Definitely not a fan of those. However, they do fit some models very, very well. So I do understand why they made it. And of course, it's 90 on there because that is the chassis code or whatever for the Supra. The A90 or something like that, Supra. Print on the front looks pretty good. There's some prints on the headlight covers. Oh, I guess that's just the headlight. I guess. Yeah, just the headlight. Kind of weird. Toyota symbol on the front looks pretty good, though. The prints are pretty nice on this one. No windshield banner, unfortunately. It does say Gran Turismo on it. Pretty low key on the prints. Not a very good one. Details on the back are okay. It does say Toyota Gazoo Racing, which is kind of cool. Taillight prints on there as well. Toyota symbol on the back as well. And then, of course, metal base, just a flat black metal base. Not a huge fan. Even the really nice one that we got in Slide Street, I don't even really like that one either. But yeah, so there we go. That is the newest mix of Boulevard 2024 Mix 1, and then of course our Gran Turismo mix, as I promised. So let me know what you guys think about those. Let me know what you think about this Yenko. I mean, that was ridiculous, man. They're basically the same car. I mean, they're basically exactly the same. Which is a little bit frustrating, but there you go. That is the mixes. Hope you guys enjoy that. We'll catch you next time. Appreciate you as always. Don't forget to subscribe. Love what I'm saying. Peace!